Hey guys. We're here. Streaming a watch along with the game. This is the first time I'm hopefully successfully going to be doing this. Up until now, I did it once and my silly self got myself flagged and removed. So, no sound this time. No video except maybe a game clock, which I'm going to throw in there once it pops up. Gotta crop it. Gotta get it in good and appropriately. So let's see. Right about now, it's just all lead up. And we're waiting for the game to start. Got a bunch of nice little light displays and fire even. Not bad. Not bad at all. Whoever put this together. It's at the bridge. So, I mean, maybe they're just like, all right, screw it, guys. We've not been doing well. Form is absolutely terrible. We need something big. We need fire. We need fire on this EFL Cup day. That's what we need. And so, while the boys walk out, all the boys, Brighton and Chelsea, probably going to have to leave towards the end of this. We'll see. Might have to cut the stream a little early. Gotta go to Jiu-Jitsu. But such is life. I figured, you know what? Screw it, I'll do it anyway. If I don't get the whole game in, don't get the whole game in. All right, let's see. Here we go. This was an interesting starting lineup. I mean, people might say, well, it's the cup. And yeah, well, it's the cup, but it's against Brighton. It's another opportunity for Pochettino to right the ship. Here we got Chilwell up on the wing, which I kind of like. Jackson up front. Palmer at the 10 spot, or at least this is what they're showing on ESPN. Mudryk on the right, Ugo Chukwu and Caicedo in the holding space. And then the back line, we'll get there. It was Disasi, Colwell on the left. Cucurella is back. What did I do with? There it is. Of course, always interesting to see Lamptey again. I thought he was great. I thought it kind of stunk the way he left, and he was just starting to show like real promise. But we'll see. But okay, so yeah, we got Colwell and Disasi in the middle. Cucurella and Chilwell. Well, this is also the FOTMOB formation. Who knows how these guys are going to actually line up, but we do have Chilwell, Disasi, Colwell, Cucurella, Caicedo, Ugo Chukwu, Palmer, Matson, Mudryk, and Jackson. So really, like, not that many changes. I mean, if you consider Caicedo a change, he was just injured, so and he was starting up until injury, so it's not, I wouldn't really consider that a change. I mean, technically it is. It's not a backup keeper. It's Sanchez, it's not Petrovic even, which we were even wondering. Sanchez has just been awesome, right? So I don't think anybody's wondering if Petrovic is going to start over Sanchez, especially at this point. But people, I feel like they were sort of wondering when we picked up Petrovic. I mean, he's pretty young, but he's not that young. He's 23. Like, is he going to start over Sanchez? Who is this Sanchez guy? At least, to me, I didn't know who he was. So there's that. That's an interesting looking bench. Now, so I really think that Pochettino is looking to take this opportunity to see if anything else might work under the guise of, hey, we're making changes for this cup tie, which is absolutely normal, right? Okay. Just waiting to see when the timer comes up, and then I'm gonna display it to anybody who comes on this stream. would be fun to interact with some peeps on here, talk about the game live or wherever you are, basically live. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to configure that to just get the game clock right now. Here we go. Could probably get it. Let's try to get the whole score and everything. Hopefully YouTube likes me. Doesn't flag me. It's just a scoreboard. It's just a scoreboard, YouTube. I'm not here stealing content. This is a reaction video stream. We're watching the game. It's a community thing. Don't flag me, YouTube, please. Please don't flag me. It's not worth it, guys. It's not worth it. Okay. Here we go. All right. So that's installed. Watching. Here we go. If anybody's tuning in, sync up with my game clock there, and we can watch it together. Probably be about 6 seconds. It could be 6 to 8 seconds, depending on your stream, of course. But the YouTube live stream will be probably delayed 6 seconds. It's just the nature of it. But you can pause your game and resume it, and we can watch it essentially live together. Any recommendations for this will be accepted as well. Don't have an ego in this. I'm here to have fun with Chelsea supporters and other football fans. I mean, as I always say, in America, it's really not the same as in England. People like to criticize all sorts of things that I like to do over here that are my tradition as an American. Like, I like the match day scarves. People have said in the past, match day scarves, we don't hang up the match day scarves. That's not what we do. That's not what a real football fan does. And I'm just like, dude, I'm an American football fan. I go to the matches. If I get a match day scarf in England, yeah, I'm hanging them up. I want to remember it has the date on it. It has the fixture. I want to remember those things. Okay. That's why I do it. I'm not doing it like, I don't know what sort of validation and I don't know what sort of priorities are for so-called real football supporters, but, I have my own reasons for the way I do things. What was I even talking about there? Yeah, maybe I'll remember. Let's see. No. But overall, yeah, I like to have a bit of to contribute to the American tradition of what I was saying is that, over here we're talking, I mean, I'm a Chelsea supporter. The only person I've had on is also a Chelsea supporter. So we're generally Chelsea supporters. But I as I began to say, in America, we're less like English fans in this regard, in that if we don't care who you support. Let's just put it that way. I mean, playful digging, and maybe it gets bad sometimes. Sure, I don't know. I've not seen it. I've seen it once, maybe. But generally, we don't care who you support. If you watch the sport, we're happy because it's a little less popular here, although it's extremely popular, and maybe in absolute numbers, who knows? Maybe there are more actual football spectators in the United States right now. I can't. I don't have the stats to back that up. I could be completely wrong and whatever, but that's not really the point. The point is that in relative numbers, if you're an English Premier League supporter here in the States, you're not necessarily meeting a lot of fans of the game. Depends on the circles you're in, but not as many as baseball or NFL. Also depends on where you live in the States. You know, nobody really watches soccer, football, in like, I shouldn't say that, but like, you know, in the Midwest where they're more into American football. Anyway, let's watch this game, eh? So far, I have not been. I've been listening to myself talk, haven't I? Well, not much has happened in this game. We need to settle. Everybody needs to settle here, right? Take this sweatshirt off. Don't mind the jiu-jitsu rash guard. The jiu-jitsu. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby. Oh, go Chukwu. All right. Won't say anything. Up. Can we get this? Can we go? Can we get lit? All right. That was good. All right, NJ. Let's go, Nico. Let's go, Nico. And I've said this before on the stream that never was, that I was probably talking to myself because I was already flagged and removed by that point and hadn't noticed. I think it happened 28 seconds in, and I was like maybe 5 or 6 minutes talking to the camera. But as I say, like I do streams now that are reflection or previewing, reflection on games that have already transpired or a preview of a game that is coming up. And I mean, at this point, probably most Chelsea supporters are going to be somewhat negative. I mean, despite any of the silver linings, which somewhat exist, but at least angry at the direction of the club. Let's go. Here we go. Oh, it's offsides. Okay. But when I do those live streams, reflecting and previewing, I think I feel like a little bit more open to the negativity. Here, we're watching the game, and even if it's bad, even if we're dying, we're getting destroyed, like, which hopefully is not going to be the case here, I got to be positive. You know, and I hope that all the fans that are at Stamford Bridge today are going to do the same. They're going to be positive. They're going to cheer on the players. They're going to give as much energy to the players. These are humans. Let's never forget that. And they are affected by emotions and energy as well. And so it is your job as a fan, if you really care about the club, that you are there. It is your job to lend that energy to the pitch. Okay? Just do it. Give the players what they need, even if you're feeling negative about what has happened with the club, how they have set up for this season, any contingencies that existed or the lack of the contingencies for certain positions, namely a very important position like striker. Probably the most important, that and keeper. It's arguable, but whatever. Here we're going to be positive, and nothing's going on, so I can talk about this stuff because it's really just pinballing around right now. I mean, Brighton are looking more threatening than us for the most part. If anybody feels differently, I'm willing to hear it out. Text in the chat. How you feeling? And is this guy our was that Matson like sort of jogging slowly back to defend? Like there's too much space on the ball over there with Brighton stepping towards the final third, Chelsea's final third, like, and you got midfielders sort of like jogging back. I don't understand that. Got to get in front of the opposition, not just leave it for your back four. Never will. Come on, Mudryk. Yeah. All right. That's it. It's interesting that Mudryk's getting so many minutes now. I mean, end of the day, he is the literal number 10 on this team. So they must have believed in him to give him number 10. Jesus. What is going on here? Okay, let's go. All right. Okay. This is what we have to settle. I mean, counterattack. Look, I don't care. We should be able to do everything, but this is what we're doing. We're counterattacking on Brighton. Jeez. Come on, Chile. I don't even know if we can connect passes in the final. All right. I said positive, right? Oh, gosh. Really? Caicedo? No, it's a good Chukwu. He just got passed. Jeez, nice Mudryk. Okay. Must be interesting for Caicedo to be back. I think this is, it must be his first time back at Brighton. Tariq Lamptey. Or I guess it's not at Brighton, it's at the Bridge, but playing against Brighton. I don't think we've played them since. Yeah, it's only been a few games anyway. All right, there we go. What? No, what are you doing, bro? I mean, nice try. Give it to somebody else and run, eh? Was nobody there? Let's see that again. Whoa. That not gonna. No, don't foul here. Don't foul here. No retribution. Good. Good defense. Yeah. Yelling at the ref. Let's see that again. I mean, I don't think that was probably not soft. He was probably grabbing on him. Let's see. Come on, show it. Okay, that doesn't show it. Let's we see that again. Glad he didn't overdo it there, Cucurella. He could have easily just been annoyed that he didn't get the call, which you see constantly as a referee. Player doesn't get the call, and then the immediate next interaction is just balls to the wall. Oh, come on! Are you serious, dude? Okay, bro, you need to focus up. Okay, like it's early in the game. You shouldn't even be tired. You're losing focus, like mentally tired, is what I mean. What is that, dude? Come on, man. All right. Dust it off, though. Needs to dust that one off. It's over. It's in the past. Let's go. Next play. Learn from it. What are you going to do? No. What are you doing? Not literally. We have this game has not settled whatsoever, and Chelsea is not the team in control. I'm just not seeing much new from Chelsea, but I suppose lacking a little bit of confidence, you're going to sort of take the game with some patience, approach it with patience, and not give up anything, and try and settle into it. Develop some sort of timing. I'm not overly confident that Chelsea is going to have the majority of possession in this game, and they've basically had it in every single match since they've started. So there's that. That would be interesting if this is the first match where they don't have this possession. Not that possession is not everything, obviously, not even close, but still just an interesting stat to take note of. Why is this? Notice. Jeez, what a boring game, eh? Up till this point, you basically need to be a Chelsea supporter to keep or a Brighton supporter to be watching this game. All right, finally they're pressing them in the back, the corner there. Yeah, let's see if Cole Palmer can do something. Okay, I think this is his first start, so that's kind of interesting. And he's, well, obviously ineffective up until this point. Um, we haven't. I don't think we've gotten a result. No, we haven't gotten a result since we bought him. But I think some of us supporters are seeing the sharpness of Cole Palmer, and I'm not even referring to any of his exhibitions at Man City. I'm talking about purely out of what we've seen from Cole Palmer for Chelsea, even in at a time when the team is not performing well. Okay, you better get back there. Yeah, and he's looked pretty sharp. He's looked like a player. He's looked like somebody that has quality. So that's pretty exciting. Exciting. Nothing's really terribly exciting at the moment for a Chelsea supporter, but to see Cole Palmer come in and deliver a little bit of energy, a little bit of quality, and now he's getting his first start. So I mean, obviously nothing has happened so far, but maybe we'll see something out of him. That would be cool. That would be cool. He hasn't been on the ball much so far. It's amazing 21 minutes and change have almost 22 minutes have elapsed. What a game. What a boring. This game needs a goal. I don't care. This needs energy. What is going on here? I've never seen players so flat-footed on a pitch. This is insane. You know what? It's just that Brighton are expecting Chelsea to come at them, I believe. They're expecting Chelsea to come at them, so they're like, all right, this is the zone that we're in. This is the mental space that we're in. We're here to hold the ball and play the ball around them, like keep away, and find the spaces when they present themselves, which is what I guess ends up in everybody being flat-footed because nobody's playing the ball because nobody's pressing. That's interesting. I can't say I'm surprised that this is happening. The worst thing for Chelsea would be, I guess, can there be a draw here? Not even sure about that. I think it's at the, you've got to be. No. Wow. Oh my God. That is really bad. Gosh. Just when I was singing your praises, Sanchez. What was that, dude? What were you seeing, bro? What were you seeing? Oh my gosh, talk about split second terrible decisions. Really bad for a goalkeeper to make that sort of a rash decision, but is he just that confident? I don't know. I guess maybe. He's been performing. Not that that's a great thing to be saying about a top tier club that perhaps the goalkeeper is showing the best quality on the pitch. I'm not saying that's true, but you could say that, and that people could argue that. Brighton on the ball some more. I'd be interested to see what the stats are like of the first half at halftime. Let's see. Lamptey, my boy. This is just such a drab game right now. Jesus. What is going on? Does anybody want to play football today? Does anybody want to actually grab this game by the scruff of its neck? Doesn't seem like it. Come on. Both teams really. I think this is a result of Brighton coming in expecting something other than than they are getting currently, which is, geez, a very frightened, relatively compact, and defensive Chelsea that was out. Oh, offsides. No. Was it? Yeah, offsides. Oh, maybe it wasn't out actually. Oh no, but anyway. It was an offside, so I guess that was in. It looked in from that angle. It's tough to see. If you've ever been a referee, you know that you really have to be on that line. Period. If you really wanna get um a good view of whether the ball is out, in the goal, whether it's on the line, a penalty, in the penalty box, just outside of the penalty box, you need to be really lined up in terms of the angle. You are like square with that line. Of course, even then, I could go into how tough an AR's an assistant referee's job, basically a linesman. I don't know what terminology people are used to. We call them AR, but as an AR, the job is tough. It is very tough to keep your eye on that line and also uh, be aware of everything that's going on in your quadrant. The pitch is divided into what happened there? What happened there? The pitch is divided up into 4 quadrants, as the word quadrant would imply. So, I believe. Okay, I may be wrong about that, but I believe it implies that there are 4. Yeah. So it's a tough job for an AR. It's a tough job. What happened here? Well, is there going to be VAR here? What happened here? Please tell me. That would be great for this game. It doesn't look like it. That didn't look like it. Let's check you have to check out the feet sometimes. Check out the legs sometimes. You really have to look in there and see if there was contact, some sort of tripping, some sort of heel clipping. And it's hard to see those things. And trust me, I mean, I've been on the pitch in the center as a referee, and it's sometimes it's really tough to see those things. You have to get a good angle. Really is about being focused and getting the right angle and being close to it. Sometimes not close to it, more the angle than being close to it. Proximity is a thing, obviously, but angle is a big deal. Keep getting notifications. Boy, geez, I hope the kid's okay. You know, I've talked a little smack about Nicholas Jackson, but I believe in him. I think he's a great young talent. Great young talent, very young boy. Just slightly negligent of Chelsea to go into this season with him as the okay, maybe Nkunku is a recognized number 9. I know he's played other positions though. I think he's played more even as a winger than as a number 9 or a number 9 paired up with another striker. Might be wrong about that. If anybody has the down low on that, please write that in the chat. But if Nicholas Jackson is your only recognized striker going into the Premier League season where you want to you're going to be facing some trouble and in a rebuild, and in all likelihood, unless you get lucky, you're going to see some stumbling. You want a recognized, proven Premier League striker to help, scrape together some points. Here we go. Let's go, Cole. See, there you go. Cole's lively. Bad decision. What was that? It seemed like he was caught between two minds. It seemed like he was not sure if he was going to strike it or pass it to Mudryk, and kind of just ended up with a little bit of both. It looked like a strike. but you're never, unless there's some weird sort of dip on that, you're not really going to get a rebound for Mudryk to attack. But you have to give him some credit for actually doing something in this game. This is embarrassing. Again, this is more. I mean, it is what it is. They look scared, but okay. Don't concede, boys. And try and make something happen. Is Jackson back on the pitch? No. Okay, there he is. Love the story about Cucurella and his hair and why he's basically always grown his hair out while he plays, so he's not going to cut it. Because when he was a kid, his mom would come to his, if I'm not mistaken, the story goes that when he was a kid, his mom would come to his matches and she couldn't necessarily follow what was going on or always know who he was on the pitch. So in order to distinguish himself from the rest of the players on the pitch, he grew out his big fluffy hair, and it helped his mom, and now it's just a tradition, I suppose. So I guess it helps us too. Pretty much always know when Cucurella is on the pitch. You got to have at least one fluffy haired player on the pitch, okay, or on the bench, okay. Luis did it, held the title down, the position down for a while. We got Cucurella. Yeah, it's important. It's important. Nice by Chile. Come on now, Chile. I'd like to see him more get on the ball more up there. It looks like he's more, yeah. Up. Wow. Oh my God. Almost missed that one. That is not a good sign. That is not a good sign. What's going on here? Okay, I don't have the sound turned on. I'm watching this mute. And you know what? Sometimes with the commentators, no offense, not interested. This is number 2. This is the second time. I mean, to be fair, you can divide that responsibility between Sanchez and who's that, Ugo Chukwu, or Caicedo. It's crazy that they Brighton have Ansu Fati. Like, why didn't we get Ansu Fati? Ugh, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. It's just crazy. This guy is legit quality. I'm surprised he didn't score that. For those of you who don't know who Ansu Fati is, he's a Barcelona player. I'm pretty sure he's a La Masia player, meaning he comes from the Barcelona Academy. He's super young. I mean, I think he started playing for Barca. I think maybe he debuted at 16 years old. I can't say for sure. If anybody is in here, can correct me in the chat. But I think that he started playing for Barcelona first team at 16 years old and made it on the pitch, had actual minutes. But anyway, here we go. Okay, this game is very oddly drab and loose. Lack of focus. Somebody needs to come, a couple players from one of the teams, or a show of quality in a moment could change this game. Because not many people on that pitch seem to be wanting to extend and compete. But they're also not exactly exhibiting the greatest amount of focus. It's kind of very interesting, but drab and boring. Ay, ay, ay. It's like there have been some chances, but it's been a little bit pinball-y, and maybe you could say chippy. Yeah, I mean it's getting there. Look at that. And now you're gonna see Chile with another. Bro, is he not? No. Okay, good. No card. No card. But really, you could see Chile getting a yellow card there. Really. I like that he's going for it, but people need to focus up right now. Both teams, really. Both teams. I'm not sure how many changes were made. Probably a decent amount. You see there that might be an advantage right there, and that the referee did not play. And trust me, I've been on the wrong end of those, and players do not take kindly to that. But of course, you play the advantage, then they make a play on the ball, then lose it, and then they're complaining about that. So whatever. It happens both ways. That is offsides. It might be tighter than it looked there. Might be tighter than it looked. It wasn't the best angle on the defensive on the back line there. So I can't read Pochettino right now. He's not really conveying. It's pretty much the same from him. The same expression. His expression hasn't much changed. That's it. That's it. Let's go. That needed to be quicker, but okay, let's go. Mudryk. That, did he get him? Did he clip him? No. Is he offsides? Is he? Let's see that. I mean, Jackson, though, you really got to do that faster, bro. You got to release that fast. He just doesn't control the ball well enough, does he? Doesn't. Just doesn't. Let's see this. I mean, it's after the ball. Maybe the ball. Could be a PK, honestly. Could be a PK. It shouldn't be, but. I want them to show what Jackson. I want them to show Nico's part in that play, in that sequence leading up to that play, because it's just not good enough for me. Maybe I'm overreacting. I put out a short, which was cut up basically on one of the streams. I was talking to my buddy Daniel, and he seemed to think I was overreacting about just this really awful sequence of first, second, and third touches by Nicholas Jackson in a moment. It's just like, gosh, man, the guy needs to work on that aspect, I think. I mean, you can name a lot of great strikers that scored a lot of very important goals, namely somebody like Drogba, who wasn't exactly, Raheem Sterling on the ball. But I don't know why I picked Raheem, but it's a pretty good dribbler. What's going on here? Well, positive silver lining here. This stream is still up. Doesn't look like it's been flagged, removed. And that's great because I don't want to be banned for 90 days. What'll all the fans do for 90 days without this show? Well, we're getting there. All right? We're getting there. Gotta start. Gotta keep doing it. Thanks to Mighty Mouse. I don't know if any of you guys know this guy. Great UFC legend. Not in the UFC anymore. But anyway, he said you got to just start and you got to keep going. So that's the idea here. And also, it's fun. I hope people come through and start talking to me. That'll be fun. Oh, man. All right, Chili. Don't do anything rash. That's good play. Good play around the box. Like, it's just not happening for us. Damn, that was scary. I hope Mattson doesn't give up a PK. It looked a little scary that moment. But he didn't do what I was hoping he didn't do. So, there you go. Don't lose the ball there, please. Thank God. That was close, man. Disasi. Jesus. Get him up. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Mudrick. Come on. No! Come on. Don't foul. Yes, there's nothing there. He just lost it. Okay, good. What the hell? What even just happened right there? Come on, Disasi. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or Ugo Chukwu. Finally, let's go. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Champions, champions. It was only 7 years ago, 8 years ago. Come on. 9? No, almost 9. What do you do with this, really? What do you do with this? Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Gotta get one of these kits, even though it's a terrible season. I like that we have no. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, he's saying handball. Good. You gotta protest that. You gotta say it. If you think it's possible, say it. Appeal. Okay? But I just don't know. You're never gonna get that. It's too close. It's too close. You're almost never. That was never gonna get called. Let's put it that way. But proximity matters in those calls, and so come on. I gotta. Mattson can do something there. He looks like he can strike the ball decently. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. Nobody's there. Oh, offsides. Okay. Offsides. Man, I'm just going to say it again. The AR has a tough job. They actually got to run faster than the middle ref. And in the States, there's basically, you have to run, I think when you run the 40, is it a 40 or is it I don't remember. But basically the time required is shorter for an AR than it, which makes sense. They have to make really fast. They have to keep up with professional athletes, really. What happened here? Didn't see that. Busy talking because this game is boring. Somebody's got to do something. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's bad, dude. That's bad. What are you doing, bro? It's a yellow card. Dahoud. I think that's an Israeli player. Ooh, another yellow card for what? Dissent? Okay. Guess if I was listening, I might know. We'll see. I'll piece all this stuff up later. 2 minutes, eh? So they're not doing what they've been doing in the Prem, it seems. Come on, Cuckoo. Cuckoo. Another Brighton player. Hey, former Brighton. Come on. Yes, yes, that was the ball. That's the ball. Good keeping. Good keeping. That was the ball though. That was the ball. See that? What an idiot. Oh my gosh. We really got lucky there. That was you just got a yellow. Take this kid off the pitch. Take this kid off the pitch. Seriously. Can't be on the pitch. I hope to see he's got no offense, man. You do that. I mean, that was stupid. That looked worse than the Malo Gusto tackle that got a red card. That got VAR'd to a red card. Really looked worse than that one. And he was already on a yellow card. What an idiot. He better come off at half. He better freaking come off at half. Here we go. Let's go. Come on, Mudryk. No! There we go, though. Cole. I want to see Cole on it. That's it. Everybody else looks freaking garbage, really. Jeez. Here it is. Man, Ugo Chukwu, you freaking idiot. You better change it up. Damn. That pisses me off, man. Pochettino, I hope he saw that. Look. Oh, they're showing it again. You have got to be. Idiot. Idiot. That is terrible. Bro, you are lucky. You are lucky, bro. Seriously. Insane, man. Wow. Wow. Okay, that's halftime. Guess we'll take a little break and we'll be back in 5 minutes. Yeah. See you soon. Okay, I'm back. Here we doing it. Had to just sneak in that food before the jiu-jitsu. I don't want to be weak and fragile and devoid of energy. No! Okay, that was bad. Maybe I should change the name of the stream to Pain and Suffering. That's pretty much what we're just going to experience. Nope, no, that's not true. We're going to be optimistic here. Let's go, boys. Let's get a result. Let's get a result, boys. Great advantage, ref. Great advantage. Really, really maintained game flow with that decision. Sometimes, you know, sometimes I don't understand it. I mean, I do understand it. What's happening is they're just making a bad choice, and maybe they black out or losing focus for a second. They give advantages that don't need to be. I mean, whatever. Why stop play there either? But it's better than pulling it back when a player is running forward with the ball on the pitch, which happened just earlier. Just obvious ref mistake. But you know what? Refs are humans too. And they can make mistakes. It is weird, but I guess it makes sense. What are you going to do? Broadcast your mistakes after the fact? But maybe that sort of transparency is what fans want. Maybe they want, excuse me, having to adjust that mic, but maybe that's what fans want. They want a little bit more transparency from the referees. And see, that is a all-in tackle right there. Studs up, leaving feet, both leaving both feet. But it was so clear that it was clean that nothing. That should be a goal. Yes! Let's go! Woo! I mean, it's kind of on a platter, but good. He still had to put that away, man. Good stuff. Nico. He needed that, man. This kid needed it. Oh, God. Look at him. He's feeling himself right now. Bro, you know what? You know what I want to say, but I'm just going to let him feel himself right now because he needs to be feeling himself. All right. Yeah. Good job. Good job, Nico. You say good job in French. Bon. I don't know. I could say trabajo in Spanish, but it ain't the same language. Swear I went to Italy once with my dad and my brother, and he just insisted on speaking Spanish to everybody the entire time. I'm like, I was actually taking Italian in school and I wanted to practice it, but he's just speaking to everybody in Spanish, and I'm like, Pops, can you please stop? Like, let me speak to these guys. I want to try to. They don't speak Spanish, bro. This is Italy. You're speaking Spanish to them. Hey, dad moves. Big time. Big time dad moves. Okay. Let's go. Oh. Let's go. Woo. bring it now. Better bring it now. Coley. All right, we'll take it. Let's take it. This game is far from over. Let's do this, boys. The boys. Yeah, you think about it, bro. You think about it. What's his name again? The Brighton manager? De Zerbi, right? Come on, bro. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Under pressure, Coley. Come on. Wow. Wonder if he meant to do that. For it to go all the way through like that. That was great. Nice, nice. You better get to it, bro. Yes, yes. See, we're not the first to. They just look more on their toes than we do. I mean, that was some pinball football, but. Get him. Yes. Come on there, boys. Oh, Jesus. What even happened there? Offsides. Oh, man. Okay. Somebody is feeling himself. Okay. Okay. Maybe it's time Matson comes off the pitch. Of course, Ugo Chukwu is still on the pitch. I hope Pochettino had a good talk with him at halftime because that was some borderline sketchy tackling, defending on a yellow card. Literally borderline red card tackle while having a yellow card and getting away with it. That was interesting. There are probably managers that, like maybe Mourinho, who sees that the guy's coming off at halftime. It's over. Who else wants a chance? Ooh, what's going on here, boys? Look at Lamptey. Trying to fight. I mean, bro. You know what? I'm going to give Lamptey a little bit of... He looks feisty, Lamptey. I don't know. Him versus Chile. Definitely not him versus Colwell. That's a wrap. Sorry, Lamptey. Chile. Come on, boys. Let's double this up here. Come on there, boys. Let's double it up. Double your pleasure. All right, I'm not going to do that here. You might every so often hear something like that. And the moment I realize what I have done, I'll probably stop. But maybe I won't. Maybe it'll get funny. Get funnier. That's how I live my life for the comedy. Comedy basically takes precedent over much. You know what I mean? If it's for the comedy, I'm willing to let a lot go. And I feel like that's probably the best way to live life. Next time you say something really appropriate and you realize it, or embarrassing, just be like, for the comedy, it was for the comedy. Ooh. Boys getting feisty. This referee's going to have to start calling some more fouls. He seems a little, I mean, obviously he's not green. They wouldn't put him here if he was green, but meaning if he was like inexperienced. I don't know who that ref is. I guess I could find out, but I'm not going to look him up anyway because I want to watch this game right now. But yeah, it does seem like he's letting some stuff go and losing a little bit of control over the match. We'll see where that goes. I'm not saying he's losing control over the match, but I know that it's a fine line when you get into these situations where you want to let the game play and, you know, it gets to a point where you have to be really sharp on your decisions and you have to be very, very confident. And even then, you still can't. There's a possibility that it gets out of hand, but but certainly in those situations, you better be making the right decisions because those situations will get testy. Let's see what he does. It'll get really annoying. I mean, sometimes referees will just start calling every little foul. Sort of take the sting out of the tension in the match. Again, what he doesn't want to play that on. When they play side to side at the back, he gives the advantage. When it's a situation like that, he doesn't give the advantage. Who is this guy? Okay. He's turning and going. Look, it's already a few times he's showing bad. Oh! Come on, Nico. Come on. Come on, Nico. Bad bounce. Well, the timing was off. That would have been great. Good goalkeeping, I guess. It was Nico, wasn't it? It wasn't Caicedo. Let's go. Come on, boys. Press it. He gets out. There we go. Caicedo. Oh, come on, man. What is going on here? Nico. That should have been 2, bro. Should have been 2. Good job, Mudryk, really. Should have been 2, man. I mean, That goal scored on us by Ollie Watkins was a worse angle than that. I mean, that was some goal. I'm not sure people realize how good that goal was by Ollie Watkins. The straightness, I mean, sorry, the angle, it was so tight. It was so small. I mean, I don't and I think he hit the back post. It was just it was so pinpoint accurate. Wonder wonder if he meant to do that. Well, I think obviously he meant to do it, but yep. Did he just fire it? No. He knew it was a tight angle. Anyway, moving on. Ooh, they're bringing on the big guns, mate. They're bringing on the big guns. Billy Gilmore, my brother. Always liked him. Always liked him. Danny Welbeck's. Danny Welbeck's. He's coming on. He's coming on. These guys could give us some trouble. Kind of. Oh, look. Chelsea fans gave him some support. I like that. I really can't stand it when the Sour Grapes supporters about, every once in a while you're going to have a player that's just like, all right, Sour Grapes that dude. But for the most part, usually just give him a little bit of support. Maybe not. Screw it. Make him feel like crap. No. Let's go! Come on, Matson, you little feisty boy. Ooh, does he get it? Nope. Guy was, his whole body was vibrating. Vibrates every time he's involved, really. Referee's like, can't tell the difference between overly vibrating and getting. Okay, that didn't make a whole lot of sense, but the guy moves a lot. No! You're not giving that, referee. Thank God. Jesus. Jiu-jitsu. Gotta find out when I have to leave here. Crud. Sooner than I thought. Is what it is. Yes, let's go, Raheem. Let's go, Raheem. Oh, yeah. Okay, actually, I gotta leave now. All right, guys. It was fun while it lasted, but I'm going to have to shut this down. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the game. I will be listening to it. Thank you, and live football and